This is grade 6, MTAP Elimination 2017, Set A. Number 1, what is 1/5 added to 1/2? And these fractions are dissimilar fractions, so pwede natin gamitan ng butterfly approach. So, cross-multiplying, that would be 1 times 2 is 2, 1 times 5 is 5, and 5 times 2 is 10. So, adding, that would be 2 plus 5 is 7. So, answer natin would be 710. Alright? Number 2. A 650 pesos t-shirt is marked 20% discount. How much will you have to pay for the t-shirt? So, yung 100% na price ng t-shirt, tatanggalin mo yung 20% na discount. Yun yung discount, amount ng discount na tatanggalin, at yung matira doon, yun na yung babayaran mo, di ba? So, we can start with 100% for the whole price, i-minus yung 20%, yung discounted price is 80% dun sa 650. So, 80% of 650, that is just 0.80 times 650, and the answer is 520 pesos. So, yun ang babayaran mo for the t-shirt. Number 2, the circumference of a circle is 6 pi. What is its area? Now, based on the given, okay, which is the value of the circumference, 6 pi, ibig sabihin yung area natin dapat it's in pi terms as well. So, hindi sasolve ang pi, okay, yung sasolve lang yung other numbers. So, paano natin kuhanin ang area? Now, area for a circle is actually pi r squared. Now, kailangan natin yung radius. So, using the given, which is 6 pi, okay, kuhanin natin ang formula ng circumference, and that is 2 pi r. And then, yung value ng circumference, i-ano natin dito. Okay? I-substitute natin dito. So, that is now 6 pi is equal to 2 pi r. Diba? So, ito yung formula. Ito yung value ng circumference. Para makuha natin ito, tanggalin natin ngayon ang katabi ng r. Diba? So, divide natin with 2 pi. Divide with 2 pi din ang kabilang side. So, cancel na yan. Okay? So, ang matira ngayon dito is r na lang kasi cancel na to, di ba? So, 6 pi ngayon divided by 2 pi. Tatlo yun. Tatlong 2 pi, you would have 6 pi, di ba? So, r therefore is equal to 3. So, meron na tayong radius. So, pwede na natin gamitin ang formula for the area, which is pi r squared. Natandaan, hindi natin ibibigay ang value ng pi as is lang siya. So, ang papalitan lang natin is the value of the radius. So, that would be pi r squared or pi times 3 squared. So, that would be pi times 9. So, final answer natin is 9 pi. Alright? Number 4. One number is twice the other. Their sum is 87. What are the numbers? So, pwede natin itong gamitan ng block method. Okay? So, ilan ba ang blocks na ilalagay natin? So, since one number daw is twice the other, so yung isang block, dagdagan natin ng dalawa. Kasi, if this is one number, twice that is, ito yon, diba? So, tatlong blocks lang, and then equate natin with 87. So, since may tatlong blocks, ang value ng bawat block ay kuhanin natin. So, that would be 87 divided by 3, you would get 29. So, bawat block ngayon is 29, diba? So, the first number is 29. The second number is, which is twice 29, is 58. So our answer could be 29 or 29 and 58. But using another method, we can say that n plus 2n is equal to 87. Yung n dito is the first number. Twice n, that would be 2n. And then equate natin with 87. So this is now n plus 2n is 3n. And then equate to 87 ulit. para matanggal ang katabi ng n, which is 3 divided by 3 divided by 3. So, kung ginawa sa kaliwa, gagawin sa kanan. So, that would be yan. Okay? And then, cancel natin yung 3. N na lang ang may iwan, diba? So, n therefore is equal to 29. And then, 2n, which is twice n, is equal to 58. So, pareho lang ang sagot. Gagamit ka man ng block method or ganito. Diba? So, final answer is 29 and 58. Number 5. The ratio of boys to girls in a class is 3:4. There are 42 students in the class. How many are boys? So, this is a partitive proportion and pwede mo ulit gamitan ng block method. So, mayroon dito 3 parts for the boys, 4 na parts for the girls. So, a total of 7 blocks. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. I-equate mo to 42. Alright? So, divide natin yung 42 with the 7 blocks para makuha mo ang value ng kada block. So, 42 divided by 7, that would be 6. So, bawat block is 6. Okay? And then, 3 part dyan ay para sa boys. That is 18. 4 na part are for the girls, which is 24. Na kung babalikan mo yung question, okay, how many are boys? Kuha mo na yung sagot, 18 boys. Karen is twice as old as Anna. The difference between their ages is 12. How old is Karen? So, ang mas matanda dito is Karen. It's twice as old as Anna. So, pwede natin gamitan ng n as Anna's age. And then, kay Karen is twice Anna's age. Ito 2n. Diba? So, solving, you have 2n minus n equals 12. So, bakit tayo nag-minus? Kasi yung given dito, ang sabi, difference between their ages is 12. So, 2n minus n is 12. And then, n therefore is equal to 12. You have Anna's age now. And then, 2n, twice Anna's age, is just 24. So, 24 is Karen's age. So, balikan natin yung question. How old is Karen? Answer natin is 24 years old. Number 7. Jenny bought a cake for her daughter's birthday. The family ate 1/3 of the cake and gave 1/4 to their neighbor. What portion of the cake was left? So, dito, ang kinain ay 1/3. So, yung 1/4 din ay binigay sa neighbor. So, total ng kinain, kasama na yung 1/4, would be 1/3 plus 1/4, diba? So, gamitan ulit natin ng butterfly approach. That would be 1 times 4 is 4, 3 times 1 is 3, and 3 times 4 is 12. Okay? And then, after that, okay, add na natin. 4 plus 3, that is 7. So, that would be 7 over 12. Total portion, eaten. Diba? So, kung 7/12 ang nakain, edi kinuha yan mula sa buong cake, diba? Sa buong cake, minus mo yung 7/12. Para makuha mo yung 7/12, dapat yung buong cake ay nakahati sa 12. So, kung hinati sa 12, kung buo siya, that would be 12 over 12 minus 7/12. So, that would be 5/12. Answer natin ngayon is 5/12. The sum of two numbers is 56 and their difference is 14. What are the numbers? Pwede natin itong gamitan ng trial and error. Okay? So, anong numbers ang magto-total up to 56? Pwede nating hatiin 28 and 28. Sum is 56. Kaya lang ang difference ay 0. Kasi natin mo diba? So, lalakihan natin yung isang number, 30. So, para maging 56 ang sum, that would be 26. Diba? Kaya lang, kung i-minus mo, 4 lang ang difference. Ihanap natin ay 14. So, gagawin mo 35 yung isa. Yung isa ay 21. Total is 56. Difference ay 14. Nakuha na ba? Yes. So, what are the numbers? 35 and 21. What must be subtracted from 3 halves to get 1/3? So, pwede nating baligtarin lang yan. Kasi, yung mas malaking number dyan, is 3/2, kung ano daw itatanggal doon para lumabas ang 1/3, diba? So, para lang yung ganito. Ano daw itatanggal sa 10 para lumabas ang 4? Alam natin, ang sagot dyan is 6, diba? Baliktarin mo lang, that would be 10 minus 4 is 6. So, ganun din gagawin natin dito. 3/2 minus 1/3. Gamit ulit ng butterfly approach, this is 9. And then that is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. And then, since this is subtraction, okay, 6 pala. Since this is subtraction, 9 minus 2, that would be 7. So, 7, 6 ang ating sagot. Answer natin is 7, 6, or that would be 1 and 1/6 in mixed term. Number 10. If the smallest square in the grid shown below is 1 square cm, what is the area of the shaded triangle? So, itong area na to ang hinanap. Kaya lang, mahirap siyang isolve dahil hindi mo ma-determine ang kanyang dimensions. Pero dito, ma-determine mo yung dimension ng square. So, yung dimension ng square, so this is square, side lang niya, pwede na, diba? So, ang side niya is just 3 cm. Tama? And then, para makuha ito, pwede natin tanggalin itong lahat na tong sa gilid kasi pwede natin kuhanin ang area ng mga nasa gilid na triangles except dito. So, kuhanin natin to, kuhanin natin to, kuhanin natin to. Pwedeng imagine yan, nagugupitin mo, gugupitin. So, tatanggalin, di ba? So, unang tanggalin, pwede natin yan ilagay as area 1. This is area 2, and then this is area 3. So, buong square, i-minus mo tong 1, 2, 3, maiiwan ang shaded triangle. Diba? So, kung guntingin mo yan, guntingin or gupitin, ito na lang maiiwan. So, area of the shaded triangle is equal to the area of the whole square minus the area of the 3 triangles. Diba? So, area of the square, gagamit ka ng s squared as the formula. And then, formula for getting the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height or base times height over 2. Iyan dahil may tatlo, parehong base times height over 2 yan, di ba? And then, ipapalit na lang natin ang value ng 3 cm, di ba? For the square, so that is 3 squared minus first triangle, this is 2 and this is 1. So, palit natin. So, base is 2, height is 1. So, 2 times 1 divided by 2. Diba? And then, for the second triangle, that would be 3 dito, and then 2 dito. So, base times height divided by 2. So, that is 3 times 2 divided by 2. And then, for the third triangle, base times height. So, that is 1 times 3 over 2. Tama? So, this is 3 times 3 is 9. Ito naman, pwede mo i-cancel ito. 2 and 2. So, ang matitira na lang is 1. Ito rin pwedeng i-cancel. Ang matitira is 3. And ito naman is just 3/2. Diba? So, this is now 9 minus 1 plus 3. And then 3/2 or 1 and 1/2. And in decimal, that is 1.5. So, 1 plus 3 is 4. Plus 1.5 is 5.5. So, this is 9 minus 5.5. And then, answer is 3.5. Now, since we are asked for the area, so, dapat ang sagot natin is 3.5 square cm. Hindi pwedeng 3.5 lang. Number 11. What is the greatest common factor of 3 and 10? The factors of 3 are 1 and 3 lang. The factors of 10 are 1 times 2 times 5. Usually nga, hindi siya nilalagay ang 1 kasi any number multiplied by 1, lalabas yung parehong number, di ba? Kaya lang, kung titignan mo, wala kasing common sa dalawa. So, kung isama mo yung 1, you could say na ang common sa dalawa is 1. So, ang greatest common factor lang nila is just 1. Answer mo is just 1. Diba? So, number 12. The sum of two numbers is 26. Their difference is 12. What are the numbers? Again, trial and error tayo. Then, anong numbers ang may sum na 26? That would be 16 and 10. Pwede. And then, 26. Kaya lang kung i-minus mo, 6 lang ang difference. Ihanap natin is 12. Diba? So, gawin natin 20 ito. And then, the other is 6. So, 20 plus 6 is 26. Now, 20 minus 6 is 14. Malapit na tayo. So, 1 na lang, ima-minus natin. So, that is 19 and 7. 19 plus 7 is 26. 19 minus 7 is 12. So, the numbers are 19 and 7. Number 13, a large cube is formed using smaller cubes as shown. In the figure, how many cubes cannot be seen? So, kung titignan mo dito, okay, this is a 3 by 3 by 3 cube, diba? So, 3 times 3 times 3. So, you have there 27 total cubes. Now, ang hanap dito is yung nakatago. So, ibig sabihin, yung nasa likod, dito likod nito, nakikita pa rin kung i-roll mo yung cube. Ang sa ilalim nakikita pa rin kung i-roll mo yung cube, ba diba? So, etong side na to, kung bibilangin mo is 3, 3, and 3, this is 9. So, etong side na to, 9. Sa kabilang side, edi 9 din, di ba? So, this is now for a total of 18. Now, ito naman ay tatlo, di ba? So, 19, 20, 21, di ba? So, kabilang side, tatlo rin, di ba? So, 22, 23, 24, di ba? So, ang hindi natin nabilang is ito na lang, 25, at saka ilalim, 26. So, ano ngayon ang natira? Edi 1 na lang, di ba? So, ang total cubes ay 27. Ang hidden cubes ay 1 lang. Nasa gitna. And then visible cubes supposed to be 27 minus 1. 26 lahat ang visible cubes at binilang natin yon. Diba? So, answer natin is just 1 cube. Kung sakali, apat ito, iba na yon. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yun na yung magto-total ng 8 hidden cubes. Number 14. Bimbo is twice as old as Miko. The sum of their ages is 54. How old is Miko? So, kung titignan mo dito, ang mas matanda is Bimbo. Twice as old as Miko. So, gagamitin natin ang N for Miko's age. Now, twice yung kay Bimbo, that would be 2N. Diba? And then, sabi dyan, sum of their ages. So, i-add mo yung N and 2N equate with 24. So, n plus 2n is 3n. That is equal to 54. Para mawala ang katabi ng n, divide mo siya with 3. And then, divide mo rin yung kabila with 3. Para balanse. Parang siso. Kung may itatanggal sa kabila, sa kaliwa, may tatanggalin din sa kanan. Kung nag-divide sa kaliwa, magde-divide ka rin dito sa kanan para pantay ang siso. Diba? So, cancel, cancel. N na lang ang maiiwan. So, N therefore is equal to 18. And that is Miko's age. Ang kay Bimbo ay twice the age of Miko. So, that is just 36. Bimbo's age. Balikan natin yung question. Ang question is, how old is Miko? E di ang sagot natin is 18 years old. Number 15. In a telephone poll, 24 persons said that they like to jog on a Sunday morning, and 18 persons said that they prefer to stay in late in bed. What is the ratio of the number of persons who like to jog in the morning to the total number of persons in the poll? So, given 24 persons jog. Okay. Ang 18 naman would rather stay in bed. Sa total ng mga tinanong ay 42. So, ang hanap dito is the ratio of the persons who jog to the total. So, that would be 24 is to 42. Now, getting the reduced term, divide natin yung both terms ng 6. So, 24 divided by 6 is just 4. 42 divided by 6 is just 7. So, this is equal to 4, 7. Final answer na, or 4 is to 7. Final answer natin is 4 is to 7. or in fraction form, that is just 4/7. Number 16. What percent of 50 is 23? Pwede natin itong gamitan ng Deccan's triangle. Diba? Okay, so, what percent? So, this is the rate times the base. Tandaan, of is translated to multiplication. So, times. So, rate times the base. Tandaan, magkatabi lagi yung rate at saka base. Or hanapin mo lang yung of. So, rate times the base equals percentage. So, ang nawala dito is the rate. So, takpan natin ang R. Ang matitira ngayon is P over B. So, R is therefore equal to P over B. And then, substituting, P is 23. And then, B is 50. Now, percent, ang ibig sabihin ng percent is percentum per 100. Hindi gawin mo na lang 100 tong baba. Times 2 natin, times 2. So, ang final answer would be 46/100. And then, that is just 46%. Diba? So, another way to do it is divide mo to in long division. 23 divided by 50. Kaya lang, mas matagal yun. Kaya mas maganda kung i-multiply mo na lang to with 2 para lumabas yung 100. And then this is now changed to percent. Tatanggalin mo lang yung 100 dito. Lagyan mo ng percent sign. So, 46%. Answer is 46%. 17. A bag with a price tag of 840 pesos is marked at 15% discount. What is the discounted price? Again, pwede kang magsimula with the 100% kasi discounted price ang hinahanap. Ito yung price ng bag na babayaran mo. So, dapat tatanggalin mo na ang discount. So, 100% minus 15% na discount, 85% na ngayon ang babayaran mo. Okay, so 85% ng 840 is just 0.85 times 840 and the answer is 714 pesos. So, yun ang discounted price or babayaran mo. 18. What is the equivalent of 3/8 in percent? Okay. Divide mo lang yung 3 by 8 in long method, you would come up with 0.125. And then, to change it to percent, move ng isa, dalawa. Diba? So, ang sagot nito is just 12.5%. Number 19. The average of 6 numbers is 70. If 75, which is one of the numbers, is subtracted from the sum of those 6 numbers, what is the average of the remaining 5? Now, alam na natin if you're going to get the average of a certain set of numbers, i-add mo lahat, diba? So, ibig sabihin, yung 6 numbers in-add, okay, kinuha yung total, dinivide with 6, lumabas ito. So, i-multiply mo lang ito with this one, lalabas yung total niya, diba? So, 6 times 70 is actually equal to 420. No, tatanggalin natin yung isang number which is 75. Diba? So, again, that's the total for the 6 numbers. So, tatanggalin yung isang number. And then, the total now is 345. So, since tinanggal mo yung isang number, ito ngayon ang total ng 5 numbers. So, to get the average of the 5 numbers, i-divide natin yung 345 with 5. So, this is now divided by 5. 69. So, 69 now is the average for the 5 numbers. So, final answer natin is 69. Now, next. The two circles are inscribed in a rectangle. If the radius of the circle is 3 cm, what is the area inside the rectangle not occupied by the circle? So, use pi equals 3.14. So, kung i-drawing natin yan, ito itsura niya, diba? And then, okay, the radius for this is, okay, balik natin. So, the radius is 3 cm, ito yon, diba? So, kung 3 cm ito, ang diameter niya is 6 cm. So, 6 dito, 6 dito. So, yung length dito, therefore, is 12, diba? And then, For the width, this is the diameter as well. So diameter is dalawang radius, which is 3 and 3. So that would be 6. So width is 6. Tama? And then, para makuha yung area nito na hindi na-occupy ng circle, i-solve natin ang buong area ng rectangle, tatanggalin ang circle. So area, therefore, is equal to the area of the whole rectangle, i-minus natin ang area ng dalawang circle. So, yung naiwan dyan ngayon, okay, is the area that we need to solve. Tama? So, ayan. So, area of the rectangle minus the area of the circle times 2 kasi dalawa ang circle. So, substituting, we have length times width. And then, yung formula for getting the area of the circle is pi r squared. So, that would be times 2, diba? So, pi r squared times 2. Substituting, length is 12, and then width is 6. And then, the r natin is 3. Tama, diba? So, you have there 12 times 6 for the area of the rectangle, and then for the square, that is pi times r squared, which is 3 squared, and then times 2. And then multiplying, that would be 72 minus, okay, this is 3 squared or 3 times 3, which is 9. So, paisa-isa lang. So, that is 3.14 times 9 times 2. So, this is now 18. So, 72 minus 3.14 times 18. And then, final answer natin would be 15.48. Now, since we are looking for the area, final answer natin should be, and kung titignan mo, this is cm, this is cm. So, final answer natin should be 15.48 square cm. Number 21. The sum of two numbers is 12 and their product is 32. What are the numbers? Okay, so, kung hatiin mo tong dalawa, yung 12 into 2, that is 6 and 6. Diba? Kaya lang, if you multiply it, you would come up with 36, hindi 32. So, kung babaguhin mo, gagawin mong 5, 7 and 5, that would be 12 again. Kaya lang, 35 ang product. So, answer natin would be 8 and 4. So, 8 plus 4 is 12. Okay, at tama siya dito. And then, kung i-multiply mo yung 8 and 4, that would be 32. And, pasok din siya dito. So, ano ngayon ang numbers? 8 and 4. What is 3/5 of 5/8? Ito ulit is translated to multiplication. So, this is just 3/5 times 5/8. Diba? So, cancel natin ang 5 and 5. So, matitira ngayon is 3/8 na lang. So, ito na yung sagot natin, 3/8. Number 23. The time elapsed between 12:15 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. of the same day is from 12:15 to 1:15 isang oras. And then 1:15 to 1:30, 15 minutes. So, sagot natin is just 1 hour and 15 minutes. 24. Arrange the following decimals from smallest to largest. So, meron kang dalawang 4, dalawang 7. So, magsimula tayo with 4.78, 4.87, 7.48, and 7.84. Yun lang yun. Diba? And then, 25. Write the ratio of x to 0 or x to o as shown. So, ilan ang x? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then yung o is 1, 2, 3. So, this is now 4 is to 3. Ayan, final answer, 4 is to 3.